Hello everyone and welcome. It's Alexandra. I'm glad to be back today here on my channel with a flip through of my very first Halloween themed journal. I know that there are so many people who adore Halloween, who are waiting for Halloween at the end of October every year. I do like Halloween, but I'm not that excited about it. I mean, it's nice and kids go trick-or-treating. It's nice to see the costumes, but I never really felt the urge of creating a Halloween themed journal. But this year I decided to go ahead and do that. First of all, I think that I will include I don't have the pictures here yet, but I will have to go back through our photo albums from the previous years and find the pictures of my girls from the Halloween days when they were changing to like costumes of their favorite characters, and they had parties at schools and daycares, and I will include all those pictures. I will reprint them and put them into this journal. But for now, it's empty. I was inspired to make it after remembering that I saw a picture of a decorated entrance door on Pinterest. And it was a very cute looking mummy that was created just with the help of some, toilet paper, if I'm not mistaken, and some plates for the eyes, like the paper plates. So I had that idea for the cover of my Halloween journal since then, and here is the result. For wrapping this black panel on the front cover, I used a fabric tape that I had. It came in a roll like this, and I thought that it was just perfect for this purpose. I sometimes use it just by cutting it into pieces and adding it to the layers on tags or on the journal pages, or adding the ties to the tags. But this time it was just perfect for my current purpose. And then I had some googly eyes that I have added here as well. The eyebrows were punched out from black cardstock with the help of just circle punches that I had in my stash. And here I added some spider webs and little spiders that were die cut with the help of the die that I had from La La Land Crafts. For the closure on my journal, I used a fabric which is very similar to sari silk, but also similar to satin material. And I really like the shades of like green and purple that it has, depending under what lighting you look at it. Then for the covers, the front and back covers, I used some vintage green fabric that I had. The back cover is decorated in a very simple way. I have just added my label and stitched it to the chipboard cover, and also covered with it the end of the ribbon. On the spine, I have added beads in 3 colors, purple, orange, and green, in the Halloween spirit theme. And the spine is also covered with some fabric. Then I have here leather piece which is stitched to the spine, and it has an eyelet in case I will want to later on add some charms to the spine for extra fun. The paths for the beads were created in the Illustrator. I created a template and then transferred the template onto the base of the spine so that I know exactly where to stitch each one of the beads. It took me some time to finish the spine, obviously, but I really like how it turned out. The covers, as I mentioned before, are made from chipboard and wrapped with fabric. And then the black panel is just chipboard, which is wrapped in black paper, black cardstock paper. And then I added the strips of that fabric on top and stitched not only around the perimeter of the panel, but also along the strips of the fabric to make sure that everything stays securely in place. Now, I have used in this journal 4 digital kits, which are not mine. They are from other creators, and I will link them in the description box down below. But I also used my new Halloween themed kit, which is called a Spooky Delight. The number of it is DK49, and it will also be linked below. I also used the freebie that I have for you guys on my Ko-fi page, and I will mention that when we get to the page on which the freebie elements were used. So the journal has 3 signatures, a hollow spine, as you can see, and it opens flat. If you want to write in it or add pictures or decorate it more, you can easily open it and do the journaling. On the inside of the front cover, I have 2 horizontal pockets, and one of the pockets has this round tag with one of the pictures of the cute bats from my kit. I printed them on acetate and used those images in a few places in the journal. Then I also created this simple but cute tag with the Halloween die cut. It goes into the same pocket here, and in the top pocket I have a little journaling card. This one was from one of the kits that will be linked down below. I think it was called Vintage Halloween Images Clip Art from Flutterby Digitals on Etsy. I will have the link for you in the description under this video. So let's flip through the pages. Oh, by the way, I have the filler pages freebie for a Halloween journal also on my Ko-fi page, and some of the pages that I used here in my signatures are from there. I also used a stencil. It was a stencil from Tim Holtz, and I think it was called the Broken Glass, but it kind of reminds a spider web as well, so I used that stencil too. And in each one of the signatures, I first used the stencil and the purple color ink to stencil on the pages where I wanted to add more details. In the second signature, I used the green color of the ink, and in the third, I used the like orangey yellow ink. I think it was Spiced Marmalade. Yeah, Spiced Marmalade Distress ink. So on some of the pages here, you will see additional elements which are printed on the page, and these come from the filler pages freebie from my Ko-fi. This cute element with the bat is from my kit, and I don't really like the very spooky Halloween journals, very scary ones. I'm not that type of a person to like it. I go more with the cute style. So I was really happy to be able to put together a kit that will have cuter elements rather than the scary ones. Throughout the pages of the journal, I also used a lot of these radial black and white circles that I have created, and they are included in the freebie that you have from me on my Ko-fi page. They come in various sizes, but of course the ones which are included in the freebie will be not enough for you to use throughout the whole journal. So you will have to just multiply them on a separate page, if that makes sense. I have also used some of the images from one of the kits on the premium membership site of Graphics Fairy, and the kit was called Cute Retro Halloween. I think they came together pretty nice with the feel of my own digitals, and I went ahead and used them on the pages of my journal as well. This is one of the filler pages with the splatters that I have for free on my Ko-fi page for all of you guys to use if you want to. This is the pocket and the tag from my kit, the Spooky Delight, and they're just so adorable, these characters. I have the bats there, some black cats, some skeletons, some ghosts, lots of cute Halloween houses, and the potion jars, and some candy jars, and so on and so forth. I hope you will enjoy the elements in that kit, and you will be inspired to maybe also use them in your makes. This is the next set of pages. This is one of the cats from my kit, and this card was from, if I'm not mistaken, the Halloween Vintage Ephemera from GingerJournals on Etsy. As I mentioned before, all the links to the kits that I used will be listed below. One of the kits with the background pages was also from another creator, Studio on the Corner on Etsy, and the kit was called Soft Farmhouse Halloween Papers. I liked how plain and classy they were, so I used them in my journal too. Here is a cluster that I created with the cute ghost and another house with some pumpkins, and the journaling card is tucked behind. Another page with some stenciling and a digital stamp, and a die cut crow or raven, and more of those radio circle embellishments. Here I have an element with the cute little bat that was printed on acetate and made into this decorative piece that I included between the pages. Here is the reverse side of the same circle with another bat. Let me just flip through some of the next pages, and I will stop in case I want to give more details about this or that element. Like, for example, here I used the tails of the thread after I stitched around the whole page, and I just added the label with the October 31st there and some seed beads. Same thing here. I used the tails of the threads and added a label that says Halloween. These pockets are from my digital kit, and then these are from another creator. Another cluster of elements from my own kit. Graphics Fairy image paired with my radial circles. This page is from only the text is from the filler pages freebie on my Ko-fi. Also the splatters. Here I have some stenciling and more digitally printed bats. A tag that I created with the elements from my kit, Spooky Delight, and a pocket. Here we have another cute bat standing next to a cute Halloween house, and a card is tucked behind this element. Candy corn garland printed on the page, and some stenciling added here. This spider web is printed, and you have it on one of the filler pages from the freebie. Another tag from my kit and a pocket. Here I stitched the sequins right onto the page while I was stitching around it. Here I have added an envelope, and inside the envelope I have the leftover pieces with the printed on acetate bats, and also some more of those radio circles. I created the envelope with the help of the envelope punch board, and it is stitched between the pages of the signature with the help of this cotton fabric piece. Another tag, which is a tuck spot for more journaling cards. Another cute pocket with a journaling card. Stenciling, some digital stamping, and more fussy cut elements. I like the cats. They also are so cute, just like the bats. Here I have a pocket that I embellished with the elements from my digital kit and a tag that I put together. There are a lot of fussy cut elements in that kit, and you can play with them however you like. You can create compositions that you like and print it, of course, as many times as you want in order to use them, maybe not only on the pages of the journal, but also create cards with the characters from that kit. I think it's very fun. This image is also from the premium membership site from Graphics Fairy. This cluster was created with the elements from my kit. This one, if I'm not mistaken, was also from the Graphics Fairy. This is a printed garland here from the candy corns. You can find it in my coffee. More journaling cards tucked behind this label. Just look at that bat. Isn't it cute? And then the ghost. My 10-year-old daughter just loved flipping through the pages of this journal, and she liked to look closely at each one of the characters that she saw on the tags or the pockets. All of them look so cute. More cards on the printed background pages, some clusters that I put together, more stitched sequins on the pages, and more elements that were created using the fussy cuts from my kit, more stenciling and journaling cards, and another tag. The tag is from my kit, and this one is from Flutterby Digitals. More stenciling and cute paper charms added to the edges of the page. This ghost here is also a digital stamp, and it's included in the freebie Halloween journal filler pages. Here we have another pocket with a card, another cluster with the witch bat, and we're almost done flipping through the pages of this cute Halloween journal. This, if I'm not mistaken, was from the freebie that I have for you guys if you want to grab it and use it in your makes. And yeah, we're almost done. I like this image of the girl and a cat. And yeah, Halloween ephemera with no doubt is very fun to look at. And I really like how all of these kits just went together, and I was able to create this journal. I really like the result. Fun and not scary. Here on the inside of the back cover, I have a vertical long pocket this time and a few additional elements similar to the ones that I used in the beginning of the journal right here. And more of those radial circles, more stamping, some die cut ghosts. This was a die from La La Land Crafts. These gray ghosts are digitally stamped and printed out. And yeah, I think this concludes the flip through. I hope you like it. I am thankful for your stopping by my channel today. I wish all of you a wonderful week and hope to be back soon with another video. Bye, guys.